Good evening and welcome to the 9th round, the halfway point of Season 17 in Division 2. We are here for the Austrian Grand Prix, the mystery round of Division 2. And we've had quite a nice curveball thrown in. There was a possibility of 10 different tracks for tonight, and we end up with one of the 3 reverse tracks. In this case it was Austria, and yeah, that should be quite fun to see well, the second race in Elfental on the reverse Austria track. We already had a test race. What's that gonna be? A low 104 for sure. 104.228 for Noomy, and that is pole position. Don't think this will be anywhere near that 104.228 we saw from Noomy earlier. Let's see. Gabri over the line. 104.498. Enough for P2. Bombardino beats him to P2 with a 4.351. Sean down to the line. Following him immediately Kuko. Sean over the line, jumps into third, splits the 2 halves, and then Kuko into 6th. Noomy is the one who's taking pole here on debut in F1 Total. And yeah, one hell of a lap, his second lap of the session actually. He didn't improve on the last one, but it was enough nonetheless. Here we are then, 5 red line, 20 Austrian Grand Prix, Noomy on the left, Bobbardini on the right, Sean and Gabri in behind, on better tyres, and it's lights out and away we go. Sean with a drive-through penalty and an awful start.
Why? Why? What the are you guys saying? Unbelievable, mate.
And this race immediately off to a horrible start. Loads of wings flying in the background. What has happened at the back of the field? I've got no clue, unfortunately. Noomy leads the way from Bombardino, Gabri, Guga, Viral, Aussie, Sean down to 7th with that drive-through penalty and a jump start. I guess he, yeah, jumped the start and then snapped on the brakes to try and avoid the penalty, but that just didn't work at all, obviously. But we have to wait and see to the end of lap 1 to see who is gonna dive into the pit lane as PC really makes a move on Kuka for 12th. Another incident there at the back. That's Always and Don who are both around. If we have a look at the position change, it's Desi, the biggest one to start. Kuka. Oh, another incident in the background. That was actually making Always. 2 laps in a row he's had an incident at that corner now. Clearly he doesn't like that one. Pubdog. That's I guess very late in the brakes. Into turn 3. Bazooka out of the race. And we've got a virtual safety car. How's Bazooka crashed out then? He is stopped in the middle of this long straight right here. How has that happened? But we'll have to see. And a drive-through penalty now for Phantom! And I think Lanky as well.
We probably need to change driver.
Yes! Both Ferraris with drive-through penalties! As the VSC comes in, it's an absolute disaster for the Italian outfit. And there goes Phantom in the pits. Nice if there was, well, I think there is corner names, I just don't know him. Guga, very close to Gabi now, and he goes into the back of him. Has a moment of oversteer, drops behind Viral. Now Viral dropping back from Gabi once more. Under pressure from Guga in behind. Viral actually out of DRS range. Guga looks for the move. Goes up the inside into this uphill left-hander. And then now side by side down the DRS straight. No DRS for Viral. Guga is going to use that to his advantage and quite simply drives past the Red Bull man. But now the DRS zones and Phantom on those very, very old tires. That should be an easy overtake for Aussie finally. And there we go, but he's lost a significant amount of time behind Phantom. Viral actually having to slow down there in the pit exit, but now with a better run, of course, Viral being able to take the full Rexer service. Gabri has to take the pit exit, and Viral pulled alongside and now ahead to the next corner. Gabri, of course, still on cold tires. Has to concede the position. The Pubdog, Pigs and Desi all in one train. Viral looking around the outside. Bit of contact made. Viral is going to stick that around the outside. Is he? Yes, a beautiful move. Take, but I think Pubdog not going to want to let that go. He might try and take some opportunity. Viral stuck behind Pigs. Pubdog looks up the inside, decides better off it. But Pigs goes deep. Pubdog is round. Pubdog next above the corner. I think he made contact with Viral, who was avoiding action on picks. From the start of the race, definite one-stop I imagine for those two. Bobodinho finally with a move on Noomy, and I've missed it! Bobodinho went up the inside in turn 3 and now is pulling away with the DS. Noomy got caught napping, made a mistake, I'm not sure. It's good to see. Hot Dog coming back at Edwin and PC3 wide to turn 1. This surely cannot work. Edwin pulls ahead, PC on the outside, and it works! A brilliant piece of racing from all three of them. Now, I can't quite see it working. Noomy will come out side by side with Bobodinho, but Bobodinho with the better line should be able to swoop around the outside. Isn't though? Noomy actually came out on top. And Noomy, despite the undercut of Bobodinho, has held on rivals, of course. This season not so much, especially for Edwin. And Kuko flies past him for 7th. The gap still quite large, 6 seconds. Well, 8 seconds actually to Garby, who's the first of the two stoppers. Absolutely miles away. Bobodinho now with 10 seconds. What's happened here? He's gone deep. And he's blown his tire. The tire's blown. Bobodinho with a puncture on the last lap. And Noomy crosses the line. He does make it. Unlike Bobodinho, he has made the line. He went 1 lap longer, and that was the difference. It's a race win for Noomy. On debut in F1 Guga in 2nd, then PC in 3rd, Garby in 4th, Bobodinho dropping to 6th now as he's crawling to the line. He's just been past Brown, and he's round again.
Bye.
And past
Bye.
goes Kuko, past goes Edwin. And I think Bobodinho, he's got, there we go, Aussie pass as well. Phantom will pass him as well. I think Bobodinho, yes, will finish P10 in this Grand Prix. He was P2 entering the last lap. And Noomy celebrates his win on debut. What a way to announce yourself to the rest of Division 2. 25 points going his way and a race win for V-Cup. Halfway point of Season 17 at the Mystery Grand Prix, with Reverse Austria being the chosen track. Noomy with a pole and win on his debut in F1 Total, a great race from him. Pisivoli started in 13th position, came home in the end to a podium finish after Bobodinho got a puncture on the last lap. Really unlucky for him. Apart from that, Desi with his first points of the season, he can be quite happy with that. And then Guga River also a great drive. Meanwhile, Gabri, well, just off the podium with a two-stop strategy, a strategical mistake in, what is a crucial race for the championship, with Sully unable to drive and the points gap being eaten into, but not quite as much as it would have been possible with Noomy bringing home the race win and of course not being in the title fight. Round 10 of Season 17 in F1 Total Division 2. We are in Suzuka for the Japanese Grand Prix. After last week's Mystery Grand Prix, the championship looks a little bit more open, so the gap has been eaten into a little bit, not too much of course though, with Noomy picking up his race win on debut as a reserve for V-Cup. Today, Noomy is in the Ferrari, so want to keep an eye out. He's replacing Lanky Brown for tonight's race. Picks goes 16 fastest. Now, off top of the capital line, Noomy up by a 10th again. And that's Sean, I think, in the barrier at the last corner. Noomy, 26.889, another improvement from him. Kruger over the line, what has he got for us? 27.457, improves but stays in 4th place. Gabri peaceably jumped to 2nd place with a 27.039. Gabri through the last 2 corners now. 26.89 to beat. Has he got that much improvement in this lap? I don't think he does. He does not. 27.066 for Gabri. And that is P3. But Noomy, for the 2nd week in a row, takes pole position here in Suzuka. 26.889, the only driver in the 126s. 5 red lights. We are ready for race start, and it's lights out, and away we go. Here in Japan, Noomy with a decent start, but Gabri gets away really well, I think. Gabri already, Pisivoli with an amazing start. Pisivoli has taken lead. Kuko, look at him, from 4th all the way up to 2nd. What a start by Pisivoli, and what a start by Kuko. Noomy down to 3rd, loses 2 places before turn 1. Papdog has gotten past Gabri as well. Papdog with a great start up into 4th. We've got a yellow flag for Bobodinho. The other Sauber, he's round. He already crashed in qualifying, and now he's crashed at the start of the race as well. He's not going to be a possible move for him, I don't think so. He's washing out wide. He has a moment of Ostia being attacked now by Ossie. In the background, we've got Sean having to defend aggressively from, oh my goodness me, Guga, Mihai, and Bazooka. That is going to end in tears. And yeah, that's someone off. Who's that? Bazooka, I think. Thankfully, none of them have just blown up. But Edwin, what a start by him. Already up to 12th. Has gained 7 places in lap 1. Noomy has gotten past Kuko. Coming into or through Spoon. Made a mistake on Kuko, but Pisivoli already broken. Dia is now 2nd ahead at the end of lap 2. So he should be able to hold on to the lead now if he wants to. We'll see. Noomy, is he going to make that move down towards turn 1? He's pulling out the slipstream, but he's out of ERS already. Is Pisivoli going to try and hold on against it? I don't think so. Pisivoli lets Noomy go. I think he could have defended if he really wanted to. A move now from Phantom. Viral. Coming back up the inside through the hairpin. Ossie lurking in behind, looking to try and take advantage of anything that might happen ahead. But Phantom has cleared Viral and moved up into 7th. Gabri, finally, Papdog out of ERS here and has to let Gabri through. 3-second time penalty, he's down in last, and now with a 3-second add on top of that, as Edwin gets past his teammate Mihai. Those softs already, yeah, absolutely shot. He's got some work to do to get back up to the positions that he is going to want to be in, and I think he deserves to be in. Marcelio, with a mistake at Spoon, drops down to 19th position. I think he's dropped the car on his own. There was no one really near him. Sully, past Papdog. Papdog losing the ES to Gabri. Sully immediately takes advantage. Moves up in the 5th. Sean has gotten past Ossie. Sean finally making some progress in this race. Up into 9th. And here we go. Papdog coming back at Sully. But Sully sweeps around the outside and holds on the 5th. Bazooka and Mihai battling through... Oh! Not battling. Mihai, what's happened here?
How is the front wing?
I don't know, you have to tell me.
Okay.
Front wing on the car, left action rig. Getting caught behind, and Mihai understeers completely off the track. Thankfully, Pix going past as well. Papdog with a mistake and a massive front wing damage as well. Papdog has gone off at Degner. Has he made contact with another car? He was battling with Sully. Or just understeer off and bottom out on the outside curb, either one. If you bottom out on those, can just send you understeering straight into the gravel, and once you're in that gravel, there isn't much chance to try and stop going into the wall. That's Papdog's race also up in flames. And it seems to be a similar thing at the front. Pisivoli either can't or won't go for the move on Noomy. Edwin and Guga with a duel for the last corner. Sean up ahead pits. Guga gets past Edwin, and so does Bobodinho, and Bobodinho might get them both. Bobodinho practically sniffing the gearbox of Guga. Now going up the inside. Through turn 1, there's contact, and Bobodinho is round, but what a save. Bobodinho. But no team orders Red Bull clearly. Viral is racing. Bobodinho gets past Bazooka for 4th. Bazooka understeers off immediately through Spoon there. Looking for the move into the Casio triangle. The outside line for Kuko is. Flavor squeezes him on the braking. Kuko tries to switch back. Flavors holds on for at least one more corner, but now with DS on the main straight, I think Kuko's got him. And maybe Flavors will want to let Gabri go as well in the process, because Gabri is losing time. Kuko covers the inside. Gabri gets blocked in behind his own teammate, and Kuko slips back through. But both of them now get finally past Flavors. And they have caught into the DNS range of Pisivoli and Noomy, but they didn't come out ahead. And I would say that could be down to Flavors there. Or maybe side by side with Edwin. It looks like it's very close. Edwin diving into turn 1, and he swoops around his head. Bazooka clips the inside curb and is round.
I think Ericsson hit us.
Well, quite far behind these guys in fact. Flavors now with a 3-second time penalty. No DNS for Kuko, and that means Gabri is got his opportunity. Pulls to the right hand side and pulls ahead. Moves up in the fourth. Sully coming out the final corner with DRS. Should be able to get past Garby, and Phantom might try and get them both. 3 wide down the main straight here. Flavors on the inside being overtaken by both, but Phantom to the outside into turn 1 has to back out. And Sean, is he gonna go for it into the spoon already? I don't think he wants to wait any longer than that. He seems to want to make that move now. Does he get alongside? He's late on the brakes, and Sean gets ahead. A nice move by Sean. With 9 laps to go, I mean, unless Phantom suddenly turns into prime center, he's not gonna get that gap anywhere near close. Borbordinho has a look up the inside on Aussie, but still can't quite get past. Bazooka gets Edwin for 12th. Will he make the end on those? Same as Aussie. He won't. Just as I say that, he comes back into the pits as Guga has to brake a little bit there to avoid Rival turning it right into the pit lane. And now under attack from Bombardino, but Bombardino with no ES left. Is he gonna hold it around the outside? There he tries. Understeers off the track on his own. And Guga holds on to 8 for one more lap. Oh, Bombardino! That was not a smart decision to go for that move. Kuko, very close to Garby now, side by side, coming from the Casio Triangle, swoops it around the outside. Kuko, back up into 3rd place. And with the DRS not on main straight, Kuko should be able to hold on to this. Garby is burning in the slipstream. Kuko covers the middle of the track. Garby goes inside. Garby not alongside though. Garby has to back out, and Kuko takes P3. Think that could be the deciding thing in this race. At the last possible moment, Pisivudi has fumbled it, I think. Yes, he's too far away. And Noomy holds on to the lead. But we've got one more big straight in the background. Garby with the move for P3. He makes it work. 3/10 gap. Has he got a run on him? He's got a bit more ES than Noomy as we come into the 130R for the last time on this Grand Prix. Who's gonna come out on top? Noomy against Pisivudi. Pisivudi closing in more and more, looking for a move. Noomy covering the middle track. Pisivudi goes to the outside, goes in the grass, and Pisivudi goes off. Pisivudi is round.
I made a mistake.
What?
I made a mistake.
And that's it. Noomy, for the 2nd week in a row, wins the race here in Division 2 in Japan this time around. And with Pisivudi, he does recover to P2. Thankfully for him, he got the car turned around in time. Garby, P3. Kuko dropped quite far back from Garby on that last lap, finishes 4th. Phantom with a great result up in 5th. Sully down in 6th position. He won't be happy with that at all. And a big point swing in favour of Pisivudi and Garby. It could have been even more for Pisivudi if he got that move in the last corner. Sean brings the car home in 7th. Bombardino with a good recovery drive to 8th. Guga in 9th. Bazooka rounds on the points paying positions with a P10. 2 times 25 points for one of these chasing contenders in the title fight. Instead, Noomy has taken the race win in both of them with some great performances. 2 races, 2 wins for him. Absolutely incredible stuff. Battling with Pisivudi on that last lap. He kept his nerve. He covered the middle of the track. He did exactly what he's supposed to do. Exactly what they tell you in Racing 101.
Reserve driver Noomy wins his 2nd race in a row as he holds off Pisivudi to win the Division 2 Japanese Grand Prix, round 10, season 17. While reserving for Ferrari, he took pole and held off Pisivudi in the final 3 laps in a performance that was so good, the admins have now banned him from the rest of the Division 2 season. Pierce Gabby finished 3rd, but getting ahead of Kuko in a brilliant battle, with Phantom in 5th ahead of World Drivers' Championship leader Sully, who could only finish 6th. Sean picked up decent points in 7th, and Borbardino, who did a great comeback to finish 8th, Cougar River in 9th, and Bazooka returns to the points after a few races in 10th. Next up is the Imola Grand